What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, you got Zhang versus Wilder tomorrow. Now, let me give you guys something to think about. You know, we talked about some of these things pretty much before. Now, we all know the situation. Now, those who are not delusional understand an idiot is going to be an idiot. And, you know, that's sad that it have to be that way for some of you. But once again, this is a fight that both guys need to win to advance. The guy who's really in the spotlight in this fight, though, is Wilder. You don't hear people talking about Zhang versus AJ like it's a huge fight. You know, you don't hear people even talking about Joseph Parker versus AJ like it's a huge fight. All right? The two huge fights out there for AJ that people are looking at is one, Tyson Fury, because he's never fought Fury. And two, he's looking so much better now. A rematch with Usyk, should Usyk beat Fury. Now, Wilder, his name was in that conversation up until the Joseph Parker loss. Now, he and AJ both have 3 losses. The difference is AJ has bounced back, and he's looking phenomenal. Wilder is still Wilder. But Wilder losing and him jumping ship to Matchroom shows you the desperation. So Wilder has to lose this fight. If Zhang loses this fight now, in terms of his career, it's a setback because it's like, okay, that's 2 losses in a row. Joseph Parker, now Deontay. If Wilder loses, that's 2 losses in a row. First to Joseph Parker, now Zhang. The difference is, Zhang, his whole career, you didn't hear people talking about Zhang like that. The only time people started talking about Zhang was after the Urkovich fight. All before that, who was talking about Zhang? And then he goes and destroys, Joe Joyce 2 times. So it's like, okay, cool. This guy's official. All right. Well, when you lose to only top fighters, you can at least say, all right, he only lost to top guys. But here's the difference, right? For Wilder to say all the things that he said about Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, it goes to show you that he was either lying, and we know he was lying about the fights being turned down, because we know for a fact out of his own mouth he said Eddie Hearn and AJ, let's talk about, they won't stop calling him now. All of a sudden they begging for a fight. And you got some idiot fans say, oh man, you know, everybody was like people feared Wilder's right hand. And I'm like, duh, dipshit. You're just basically saying the same fucking thing that all of us have been saying. Yeah, that's all he's ever been. Right hand. What did Fury tell you, Joseph Parker, about fighting Wilder? Just watch out for the right hand. Ask any trainer, anybody, the right hand. It's not his jab, his movement, his boxing skills. You, as an idiot fan, didn't even say anything about his head movement, his footwork, his light and fast combination punching. Yeah, his ring, nothing. No, you said the same exact thing everybody else says. His right hand. But when you say everybody feared him, it's like, what do you mean? When you're telling fighters, you're the one turning fights down. You're the one telling guys they're overpricing themselves, but crying about how you put your life for the line as a fighter and nobody cares about us. But when it comes to you fighting another guy, knowing I got to eat the same way you have to eat, you want to get stingy and want to try to give me crumbs, right? The same fucking person that sat here and told Dylan White, I'll freeze you up for 2 years. The same person that tried to partner up with Tyson Fury and freeze out AJ. The same person that sat there and said he turned down $120 million because they wouldn't tell him how much AJ's making, and called Eddie Hearn a slave master, called him a lion, a fork-tongued snake and all that. Now, wouldn't you be stupid to trust a snake? We've all had that friend that said, man, she a hoe, man, she this, she that. So what the fuck you marry her for? I'm saying, oh, man, I mean, you know what? Okay, well, this is all your bullshit. We're just basically talking to you, giving you feedback based on your own words. So you're making yourself look stupid. So for Wilder to jump ship and not one of you out there, don't open your stinking mouth to try to lie and say you saw this coming ahead of time. At any point in Wilder's career, did you think he'd be with Matchroom? Do you think he'd need Eddie Hearn? So him talking about, you know, Eddie Herman wanting to sign me for a long time, what that got to do with anything? Ain't that the same guy that said, I got my same team? You know what I'm saying? They changing trainers and all that. Right. See, when you think you on top, your ego make you say and do a lot of dumb shit. So when you hear this man sit here and say, you know, the Savage is back. I didn't give them what I didn't give them the Savage because they was complaining and all that bullshit. Nah, that's like saying I'm gonna fuck this chick, but I'm gonna hold back. I ain't gonna give her multiple orgasms. I'm not gonna go down on her. I'm not gonna flip her around. I'm not gonna talk dirty to her. I'm not gonna do none of that shit to her. I'm just gonna go in here, missionary. Oh, honey. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, baby, I just want you to know I held back because I didn't want to make you feel too good, so I held back because I didn't want you to complain about me turning you out. Make that make sense. So no, it wasn't about him holding back. It wasn't I didn't give him the Savage because they was complaining. No, bullshit. He fought. And he fought the wrong fucking tactic. Bottom line, the same way y'all keep talking about how Haney fought the wrong tactic with Ryan. Duh, we all know that. We all know that he fought the wrong tactic. But at the same fucking time, so did Wilder. That's what he did. He fought the wrong tactic, okay, against Joseph Parker. And Joseph Parker wasn't on steroids and didn't have to cheat to win. But at the same time, at the end of the fucking day, he fought the wrong tactic. He showed no ability to adapt to do what he needed to do. All right, so he lost that fight. You guys think at 38 years old, Wilder's going to fight 3-4 times a year. Well, here's the deal. Matchroom provides that platform for him because they keep their fighters active. Now, if Deontay Wilder loses this fight, okay, it's over for him. It's over. You have Deontay Wilder fans. If Wilder really was true to his word and really actually fought 4 times, if he lost all 4 fights, you still have his fans going, well, he should still get the AJ fight. If AJ keeps winning and Wilder lose all 4 fights by knockout, y'all would still be saying the same shit. Because you're envisioning that if he fights AJ, he's going to at least get the $50 million. No. You have to earn your keep. And when you say boxing is not the same without you, if you say you're must-see TV, well, why did you have to go across the pond and sign with Matchroom? Why are people leaving the PBC to go to Matchroom? Why are people leaving Showtime to go to Matchroom? So this is what you got to look at. So Wilder would be a complete fool to sign with the devil, to sign with a slave master. This is his fucking words. So it shows you the desperation. So out of his mouth when he says last dance, last chance, okay, he knows he has to win. So for Wilder to stay afloat, he needs to win, whether it's knockout or whether it's a decision. We know his best chance of winning is a knockout. Now, as far as Zhang's gas tank, at the same time, we don't know if Wilder's gas tank is going to hold up either. Why? If he's winning this fight, that means he's landing shots. If Zhang is winning this fight, that means he's landing shots, right? But when you got 2 guys that can bang, do you think that they're landing clean? And they're both going to make it to the final bell? So this is why I said before, if this fight goes the distance, it's probably going to be a boring-ass fight. Because I can't see these guys. Now, don't get me wrong, with Wilder, it's just the right hand. But if he's landing that shit clean and Zhang is still standing there, well, that doesn't say anything good for him. And that would just pretty much make Zhang go after him and get him out of there. But two, for him to be with Matchroom, some dumbass said, oh, Eddie only signed him to keep him away from AJ. I'm like, man, you guys, you really shouldn't even have conversations. Y'all the type of people that somebody should tell you, hey, listen, go over there and make conversation, but don't say anything. Because y'all dumb enough to even, y'all wouldn't even be smart enough to understand that. But you guys are like, so wait, so he's so afraid of Wilder beating AJ that he's going to sign him. No, dumbass. He's trying to put Wilder in a position, hoping that he can win, that he can get these fights for him, and that, you know, if he does get past Zhang, hey, we're giving you the platform. It's a one fight at a time basis, man. You don't base it on if you win this and this as before the fight even happens. You don't make plans before it happens. Look, him and AJ already signed the contract to fight, you know, the night that he got his ass whooped by Parker, right? And look how that went. Because it was automatic that he was going to win, right? And he even said, if AJ loses, there ain't no need for the fight to happen. He said that. Back there getting his hands wrapped. So why should the fight still happen if he loses? So, yeah. And let's not forget something. This might not be a straight walk into an AJ fight should AJ win his next fight. Because remember, the Saudis want Jared Anderson versus Deontay Wilder. Well, if he said he wants to fight 3 or 4 times a year, okay, well, then that doesn't mean AJ has to be the very next one. There has to be a build-up because this fight has lost a lot of luster to it. A lot of, you know. So, yeah, Wilder needs this win. I can't say more than Zhang does because Zhang's career is his career. But what I'm saying is people really wanted to see between the two, you know, what people wanted to see was you know, Wilder and AJ. And you got to get in there and show and prove, earn your keep. And that's how you make it, man. Not by what you did to whoever else and who you fought and this happened this way and that way. No, you got to go in there and show, nah, I'm for real. And I'm here. Now, that all being said, what's going to happen is going to happen. But most definitely, Deontay Wilder needs this win. Now, take your head out of it, get your head out of his ass. Stop the fanboy bullshit and understand. If he doesn't win this fight, him and AJ don't fight. And if that fight was to happen, the same people, even though y'all be screaming, he should still fight AJ. After AJ knock him out, the first thing gonna come out your mouth is, oh man, but he fighting Wilder coming off of a loss. Y'all never gonna be satisfied with anything. Reality is, okay, nobody's gonna go give you millions of dollars. You gotta earn it. Now he's in a position of, hey man, no more cherry picking. You want this money, you gotta win, and you gotta win against the top guys. So that's the position that Wilder was in. Yeah, it's like when Pacquiao, you know, you saw him look vulnerable and desperate after he got knocked out by Marquez. Before that, he tried to give this impression that I'm just as popular and just as big as Floyd. So 50-50 or no fight. No, I'm not taking these, the urine sample. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not taking any testing. Nope, it's against my religion to get needles and all this kind of goofy stuff. And after he got knocked out, I didn't test anything. I don't care. I do it. Yeah, now, because you're desperate and you don't want to lose that fight because you know how much money was on the table. And that fight happened 3 years later, and he wound up walking away with $100 million. Yeah, versus what it would have been. So the risk of a fighter losing and then the fight not happening can always happen. AJ could fucking lose. See, it's just the problem is, the thing is, you idiots are such Wilder fanboys. You're too stupid to accept the reality. You understand what I'm saying to you? So yeah, AJ could lose his very next fight. Who knows? So that's why you hear me say, if AJ continues to win and Wilder both continue and he continue to win, okay, they have to rebuild interest in this fight. The thing that bothers you guys is because AJ looking real sharp now and Wilder isn't. That's what bothers you. The reality, the truth. I'm gonna tell you nothing but the truth. So y'all can, you know, get the fuck out of here with all of that, getting in your feelings and acting as if what I'm saying is just, you know, it's not true. Wilder didn't do this and that. No, Wilder did those things. He said those things. And this is why he's in that position. If he doesn't win tomorrow night against Zhang, it's over for him. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.